Hey everyone, I'm Byron from Singapore. Welcome to my very first video on One Punch Man the Strongest. In this video, I would like to share some tips that will be useful for the beginners. I've played this game for about 2 months now. I've made some mistakes along the way, learn new information as I play this game. So I hope in this video, the information that I'm about to share will be useful for the new players out there. So without further ado, let's head right into the first tip, which is in the character section. So whenever you are trying to build a lineup with all the various characters that you can recruit, always have in mind the synergy or strategy that you can have in a lineup. Look at all the characters' skills to see whether they are able to complement each other or to support each other. Take for example these two characters, Atomic Samurai and Golden Ball. These two are duelists whose ulti skills are able to afflict shatter effect on the enemies. For enemies who are inflicted with Shatter Effect, they will receive 30% more damage. This is a synergy especially for Golden Ball because of his passive skills. After Golden Ball has taken an action, if there is a shattered enemy, Golden Ball will deal 10% attack as extra damage to the target just attacked. So what this means is that the more shattered enemy there is, the more damage that Golden Ball can deal. There's also another secondary synergy between these two characters, which is based on Atomic Samurai's passive skill. After a duelist ally attacks, Atomic Samurai immediately does a follow-up attack. So actually, these two characters are commonly found in many of the top players' lineup. It's very useful. I'm using them in my main lineup as well. There's another common synergy you can have, which is using Beast King's passive skill. So Beast King's ulti is able to afflict injury debuff on the enemy, and whenever an ally attacks a target afflicted with the injury debuff, Beast King does a follow-up on the enemy as well. So you could pair up Beast King together with Armai Mask. For Armai Mask, his passive skills, whenever he attacks a monster or outlaw, he will afflict injury debuff on the target. So usually in the battle itself, right after Armai Mask has attacked a monster or outlaw, Beast King will do a follow-up immediately on that enemy. So these are just a few examples of synergy or strategy you can have in your lineup. And talking about characters, let's head right to the second tip that I have, which is in the recruitment section here. So since this is a gacha game, you can have lots and lots of characters for you to recruit. For the new players out there, my advice to you is do not feel pressured, do not feel tempted to recruit all the characters out there, because end of the day you will not have so much resources to level all these characters. So based on my first tip on having a strategy and synergy in mind, after you have decided on what characters you want, you can come here to recruit them. But once you have recruited them, you can stop where you are and just get the tickets for free and then use them freely. Do not spend your gems to buy elite vouchers just to collect all other SSRs which you might not even need in your lineup. You do not need to have 6 SSRs in your lineup to be a good player. In fact, there are many SRs which can be as strong as the SSRs. Take for example, Mask, Beast King, and Golden Ball, which I have mentioned just now. If you are able to form a good synergy with them, they are actually quite powerful, even more powerful than some of the SSRs. So I'm speaking this from the perspective of a free-to-play player. But if you are feeling rich, you have loads, you are loaded with cash, you want to spend a lot of money on this game, go ahead, catch them all like Pokemons, collect all these characters. But jokes aside, we must not forget that we all play games to have fun, to feel a sense of accomplishment. So regardless whether you are a free to play, pay to win or pay to play player, just play it the way you want and enjoy the game. Yeah. So over here you can see an exchange function here. This is where you are able to recycle your end characters, your normal characters and your rare characters, R characters shards into crystals. And with these crystals you can exchange them for other types of resources. And so talking about this exchange function, it leads me to the next point, the third tip I have for you over here. Okay, so in your home, there's this figurine section which shows you all the characters that you have recruited, and you realize that there are stars underneath the figurines, right? The stars actually represents how many times have you limit break these characters. 3 stars means I have limit break this character 3 times, Movement Rider 3 times. So why is it important for you to limit break these characters in the figurine section here? Because of the plans and targets you can see on the right hand side here. This plan actually accumulates all the stars that you have here, all the limit break stars you have here, and it provides you with, it will unlock, based on the number of stars that you have accumulated, you will unlock bonus stats that will affect all your characters in your lineup. So please don't underestimate the 1% attack, 1% defense, or 1% HP here. All these percentages can actually add up to a huge difference in a lineup. So my advice to you for all the new players out there is do not recycle your end characters or R character sets, because when you limit break them, you are not just using badges to limit break them, you also need their sheds, their character sheds to limit break. So save up all your character sheds to limit break them so that you can unlock all these bonus stats that can help you greatly in your battles. Okay, so the fourth point I have for you, the fourth tip, is on your quest. So if you look at all these quests, right, there's different sections here. My advice to all the new players out there is to always try to complete as many quests as possible every day. Firstly, you are able to unlock all these rewards that you see on this bar here, and besides that, you will also receive experience points for your profile. It help you to level up your profile level. There are many events that is dependent on your profile level, and the rewards in it will only be given to you once you have reached a certain minimum profile level. So for myself, I actually make this mistake of not completing the quest diligently, and I've missed some of the rewards and events in the past. Beside daily quests, you can also have sub quests, main storyline quests, and growth quests. Take a look at all these, run through all these quests on a daily basis to make sure that you don't miss out those important ones. Sometimes the sub quests can be difficult, but sometimes it can be very easy. So make sure you try to complete all these quests if you can. All right. And also, besides doing all your daily quests, don't forget to also collect your daily free resources. There's usually one here in the community tab where you just need to click the share button, and then once you see that it loads up a Facebook page here, you just need to close it, and then you will get 50 gems and 10,000 coins here. You don't see it here right now because I have already done so earlier today. There's also a bonus. In the bonus section, you can claim free stamina on specific timings. If you miss them on these timings, you can still get them, but it's just that you have to pay some gems to recover them. I think it's 20 gems for each of these missed stamina. For this one, because it's 120 stamina, you need to pay for the gems to recover them if you miss the timing. In the mall itself, there's also, in the daily section here, there's also a zero cost daily stamina surprise. So what this means is that you can see that you can purchase 60 staminas here using 0 gems for one time every day. And under the special, under the packs here, there is also the daily lucky bag you can claim every day for free. Yeah, so make sure that you have claim all these free resources every day. You just need to take a few minutes to run them through. All right. And the next tip I have here is on the club. So once you have unlocked the club requirements on your profile level, once you have reached a certain profile level, you are able to join a club. And in this club, you can see that you can do a lot of club quests. exchanges for your character chats and memories in your Saitama memories. You can also do exploration, club exploration, where you fight all these small monsters that gives you bonus attack to the club boss challenge here. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just past midnight, so I've actually given this reward for fighting the club boss here. I was able to do 53 million in my 3 attempts, and it reached the highest tier rewards. So let's open up and see what it is inside. Ooh, not bad. It's a purple gear, but the stats are quite useless. Yeah, not so good, but yeah. Okay, okay, I will try again tomorrow. So remember to do all your club boss challenge. Every day you are actually able to fight the club boss 3 times a day for free. Okay, so the rule of this is that you are able to challenge the boss every day from 8 a.m. to 12 midnight every day. So, and at the start of 8 a.m., you'll be given one club token to fight the club boss, and it refreshes every 6 hours. So how do you get the all 3 free chances? You need to fight once in the morning, and 6 hours later you fight the second time in the afternoon, and then 6 hours later you fight the third time at night before 12 midnight. Okay, and the rewards you get is dependent on the total damage you can deal to the boss for the day. So for myself, I was able to do more than 38 million over here. I dealt 53.9 million for today, so I was able to get tier 5, the highest tier chest for this club boss. And sometimes the rewards can be very good. Sometimes I got very good purple gears from here that has very useful stats. So be sure to do this every day, 3 times a day if possible. Yeah, so I guess that's all for the club exploration. Oh yeah, just to add on the characters, in case I missed out. I know for free to play players, you might not have that many characters for you to form any lineup, but as with any other games out there, there is always a traditional strategy for you to have at least a tanker, a damage dealer, and as well as a support. So for myself, my commonly used tanker is Kabuto. My damage dealers will be Atomic Samurai and Golden Ball, and my support is actually a Child Emperor who's able to afflict a few different types of debuff on the enemies, which is very useful. So usually I will try to equip him with gears that let him be the first one to take action in the battle. Yeah. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to talk about more on the character lineups, what are the synergies and strategies out there in detail. I'll be happy to make a video if you do want me to do so. Yep, so that's all for the 5 tips I have for you. Thanks for watching this video. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to share my videos and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to also hit the notification bell for my upcoming videos. I will be doing a video guide on Core Trial, as I see a lot of my relatives and friends who are playing this game, they are having difficulty in clearing this. If I'm not wrong, you are able to unlock Core Trial at level 52, if I'm not wrong. Uh, and I actually look forward to this Core Trial because it's quite fun. You are able to build up, recruit different types of characters at 0 cost, but of course there's some caveat to it. And then you can try to build a lineup that utilizes your bonus attributes for the week. For this week is going to be it is damage over time increased by 80%. So I'm going to form a lineup that has a lot of characters that can do damage over the time effects on the enemies. So yep, that will be my upcoming video. So stay tuned for it. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.